la noche en La Habana, Cuba.
11 de la noche en San Salvador, El Salvador.
11 de la noche en Managua, Nicaragua.
Me gustan los aviones, me gustas tú. Me gusta viajar, me gustas tú. Me gusta la mañana, me gustas tú. Me gusta el viento, me gustas tú. Me gusta soñar, me gustas tú. Me gusta la mar, me gustas tú. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais pas. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais plus. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je suis perdu. ¿Qué horas son, mi corazón? Me gusta la moto, me gustas tú. Me gusta correr, me gustas tú. Me gusta la lluvia, me gustas tú. Me gusta volver, me gustas tú. Me gusta marihuana, me gustas tú. Me gusta colombiana, me gustas tú. Me gusta la montaña, me gustas tú. Me gusta la noche, me gustas tú. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais pas. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais plus. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je suis perdu. ¿Qué horas son, mi corazón?
12, un minuto.
Me gusta la cena, me gustas tú. Me gusta la vecina, me gustas tú.
Radio
Me
Reloj.
gusta su cocina, me
1
gustas
de la
tú.
mañana.
Me gusta camelar, me gustas tú. Me gusta la guitarra, me gustas tú. Me gusta el reggae, me gustas tú. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais pas. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais plus. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je suis perdu. ¿Qué horas son, mi corazón? Me gusta la canela, me gustas tú. Me gusta el fuego, me gustas tú. Me gusta menear, me gustas tú. Me gusta la coruña, me gustas tú. Me gusta malasaña, me gustas tú. Me gusta la castaña, me gustas tú. Me gusta Guatemala, me gustas tú. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais pas. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais plus. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je suis perdu. ¿Qué horas son, mi corazón?
¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais pas. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais pas. ¿Qué voy a hacer?
¿Qué horas son, mi corazón?
¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais pas. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais pas. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je suis perdu.
¿Qué horas son, mi corazón? ¿Qué horas son, mi corazón?
¿Qué horas son, mi corazón?
¿Qué horas son, mi corazón?
Hey, Green Ambassadors, welcome back to our YouTube Live. I'm Ashley, your ASB president.
And I'm Alex, your ASB Vice President, wishing everyone a happy Friday.
Okay, Alex, how was your week?
My week has been really tiring as I have a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
Same. Senior year is flying by, so it's crazy. All right, so this is a friendly reminder that we are selling Halloween grams. So if you want to buy one for your partner or your friend or your situationship, go ahead and stop by during lunch.
Homecoming tickets are now on sale. They go for $30 as of now, and the prices will be increased. So if you're planning to go to Hoko, make sure to buy your tickets ASAP. Tickets will not be sold the day of the dance.
Moving on, GSA Club will meet every Wednesday in room D206. If you have any questions, go ahead and contact Miss Peña.
The Outdoors Club meets every Thursday during lunch in room D303. If you are interested in joining or have any questions, feel free to contact Andrew Clavel or Mr. Velasquez for more information.
The East Asian Origin Club meets every other Monday. If you have any questions, go ahead and contact Mrs. Kwong, and they meet in room D207.
The Black Student Union Club meets every first and third Tuesday of the month in room D106 during lunch. Please contact Miss Banks or Mr. Smith for more information.
The Puzzle Club meets every Wednesday and Friday. If you have any questions, go ahead and contact Mr. Ramos. They meet in room D203, and they are actually planning a field trip to an escape room next month.
The Arts and Crafts Club meets every second and fourth Tuesday of the month in room D301 with Mr. Fonzo, so make sure to stop by.
The Juniors Club for the class of 2025 will be meeting every Friday during lunch. If you have any questions, go ahead and contact Mrs. Gonzalez.
Lastly, the Seniors Club meets every first and third Tuesday of the month after school in room D208. If you have any questions or ideas, feel free to contact John Padilla, our Senior Club President, or Mr. Marquez. And this is a friendly reminder that next week on Friday is our senior breakfast.
Now let's have a word from Mr. Chavez.
Hey, good morning, Green Design students and teachers. Students, I want to talk to you guys about our 5-week grading distribution, specifically D's and F's. So when we look at our distribution for our first report card, 40% of students have a D or an F out of our 511 kids. That means 204 of you need intervention. It's pretty important, okay? Second thing I want to tell you about is if we break down our D's and F's and we look closely at our data, we have 159 students maybe earning one or two D's and F's out of their 6 classes. For a little bit more severe, we might have about 37 of you who have D's and F's, 3 or 4 of them out of your 6 classes. And we have only about 8 of you that have 5 or 6 D's or F's. Now that's, we need to support you guys, and that's what we're here for. So here's how we're going to support you. If you need like a tier 1 support, meaning you only have that 1D in physical education, 1F in chemistry, or maybe you have 2, we're going to offer after school tutoring starting next week. Okay, so that your teachers in your grade level should be talking to you, should be giving you a parent notification. You should take that parent notification home. You should get it signed by a parent, bring it back, and we start our after school program next week. If you need more support, like you have 3 or 4, we're recommending Saturday school. Again, we're going to have our out of classroom staff reach out to you and give you that support and talk to your parents and get you in Saturday school. It's important you show up, guys. We have to make sure we're on track to graduate. We have to make sure that we continue to have 100% graduation. And of course, if you're in need of a lot of support, our counselors will reach out to you, and we'll put you in Saturday school, we'll put you in Edgenuity, you'll be in credit recovery. So let's look at our schedule for next week. We start after school next week, and this is going to be on the 26th. Don't forget, we have a 3-day weekend. Monday, we don't come to school, and that's the 25th. But when we're back on Tuesday, that's exactly when after school, you could call it tutoring, you could call it intervention, but what it really is a safe place to you to come and start working on your homework, your Schoology assignments with teacher support, okay? And so if you look at the schedule right there, and you look at the top, we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You have the different grade levels, 9, 10, 11, and 9 through 12, for example. Notice that for grade 9, if you're a 9th grader and you fall into this category of needing support, you could go to Miss Reyes on Tuesday in D103, and she'll support you on anything, whether you're working on English, math, history, science. You could go to Miss Cruz on Wednesday. You could go with your Mr. Rivera math teacher on Thursday. And again, you could go for any subject, but that's the room you'll go to receive that Schoology assignment support from a teacher and to work with friends. If you're a 10th grader, we have Miss Castro, Miss Banks, Miss Kwong, who are offering their services to stay after school for 1 day a week. It's going to be from 3:30 to 4:25. And again, you'll go in there, you open up your laptop, and you'll start working on your assignments. Get it done, because you want to start chopping down that tree. And same thing with grade 11, we have Mr. Campos on Mondays, Mr. Castaneda on Wednesdays, and Mr. Smith on Thursdays, 3:30 to 4:25. And lastly, Ms. Lopez Duarte, our Spanish teacher, is going to be offering support for Spanish grades 9 through 12 on Wednesdays in her room D104. So we're going to put this up so you guys know the schedule, and we're going to talk to parents, and we want you guys to show up, because we're doing our part, but you guys got to do your part. That's all I have to say, guys. Have a nice weekend. Be safe. And yes, of course I do. Ms. West, today is her last day. She's been with us for 10 years. And I want to say thank you, Ms. West. Thank you for what you did with our service students, for welcoming them, to building relationships with them. Thank you for everything you've done for our parents and for our community. You will be missed, and we do wish you success in your future. Thank you for your service to green design. Guys, make sure you go into D101, find Miss West, congratulate her, say thank you for what she's done for you. And again, we wish you the best, Miss West. Thank you.
We'll miss you, Miss West.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Chavez, for the input. Now, a short video from our PSW, Mrs. Ortiz.
Hi, happy Friday. I'm Miss Ortiz. I'm your psychiatric social worker, PSW for short. As a reminder, I provide social emotional support to students here on campus. So basically, anything related to mental health, that's me. As part of your Wellness Friday, I would like to encourage you all to practice on being kind to yourself. As the school year continues and as the holidays start to get closer, we sometimes feel a lot of pressure, a lot of feelings of being overwhelmed and stressed, coming from our friends, from our family, and even ourselves. And I think it's just very important for us to really understand that we are doing enough. We don't always have to please others, and that it's okay to ask for help. As part of the Suicide Prevention Awareness Month for September, I continue to invite you all to come to the library and check out my office. You don't have to come in. Just kind of peek through and see where I'm at if there's ever a moment where you need any social emotional support on campus. Again, I'm at the library in room A202C, and I am with Green Design only on Mondays and Thursdays and every other Tuesdays. Again, I'm Miss Ortiz, and I look forward to meeting you if one day you decide to come by my office.
Thank you for that video, Miss Ortiz.
If you are in need of tech assistance, go ahead and scan the QR code on the screen, or for immediate assistance, see Mr. Ramos after school in room D203.
Today, the football team has an away game against Rancho Dominguez. Good luck, Huskies.
Juniors, important announcement. The Peer Forward application is open. If you have any questions, go ahead and contact Mrs. Aguilar. The application will close September 30th.
Follow us on Instagram at GDSA.ASB and on TikTok at GDSA_ASB. Other updates will be posted on the school website or the GDSA Family School Group. If you're not in this group, contact Mr. Ramos or your teachers so they add you to this group ASAP.
And that's all for this week's announcements. We will see you in the next episode of YouTube Live. And remember the 3 R's. Be respectful to everyone.
Be responsible for your actions and be ready to learn.
All right.